Nighttime skies over Wrigley Field on the north side of Chicago. It's the home opener of this new season between the Minnesota Twins and the Chicago Cubs. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like the pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Jay. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Batting second here tonight.
So striding forward now, Roberto Batista. And he takes ball 1. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. 3-0 now.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away. Here's Miguel Sano. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Pretty fortunate here as they do wind up getting the out at first, although the runner will advance to second.
Batting 4th.
Here's Brian Dozier now. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And he watches a called third strike on the cut. Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs, right fielder.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And H, we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Tell you what, Matt, not much to do with those pitches. I know he's looking at 2 strikes now, but the first one was on the outside half. The other one ended up on the outside half with 2 different looks. What can he do? Nothing much with that one.
Third baseman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Chris Bryant comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
Matt, it's early, but man, he looks dialed in. 2 Ks right away, the 1 and 2 hitter, and now he's going after the 3 hitter like he's a 9 hitter. He's got great stuff going.
Now a foul tip held onto behind the plate. Now at the plate, Byung-Ho Park. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Byung-Ho Park.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball, ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Batting 6.
Coming to the plate
Designated
now,
hitter,
Kenny Vargas.
Kenny
And he's
Vargas.
definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he lays off there 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Jorge Polanco waits on deck. Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Looked like a cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top.
He's in a nice groove right now, Matt. He's already got 2 Ks in the inning, and I love the location. That ball's out of the zone. He gets another swing and miss, so he's got a chance to finish out this inning by maybe striking out the side.
Outside, 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Hit back up the middle. Cozart has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Standing in, Kyle Schwarber. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Designated hitter, Kyle
And here's a
Schwarber.
first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Hit hard up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard. Now at the plate, Zach Cozart. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the 320 mark. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that's a fair ball heading out toward the 353 sign on the ivy. Schwarber rounds the corner and is headed home. And not in time as the run scores. So here is Avisail Garcia hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Chopped weakly to the left. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So digging in now, Javier Baez. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And this throw gets away from him. And that is going to cost him a run as he'll scamper home on the wild pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. In now is John Jay. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. Ball 1. Popped up, calling for it. Polanco. Low roller, and he barehands it. Touché, sir. Striding into the box, Wilson Contreras. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me. Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Digging in to try it again. Jason Hayward. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. That's in there. Base hit. Throw into third, and he'll make it back to third safely and be content just to advance the 90 feet. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to. Now at the plate, John Ryan Murphy. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
John Ryan Murphy.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball one. Pitch on the way. Just missing here, 2-0.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big zero in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Not a good 3-0 swing as he was well behind the fastball there.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
There to take it is Jay, and he's got it for the first out. Here's Byron Buxton now. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And here's a ball hit in the air. Here's Baez to make the catch, and that becomes out number 2. Riding in once again, Eduardo Escobar. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And that one stayed up a little high. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
The left fielder,
stepping in and ready for another shot, Roberto Batista. And that's in there for a strike. And here's a ball hit in the air. Hayward coming on, and that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw. Digging in for his second at bat, Chris Bryant. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Back up the middle. Dozier fields it cleanly. And he's retired, 1 away. Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
That's exactly what you don't want to do first pitch. If you're going to swing first pitch, you want to drive it. You can't take an ugly, bad swing on the first pitch when you know what you're looking for. You got to be more patient because you're going to get more pitches.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Up next for the Cubs.
Ready for another chance? Kyle Schwarber. He singled his last time up. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Settling in now, Miguel Sano. They'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Miguel Sano.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Pitch hits ball 1. couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 1-0 pitch on the way. In the air, down the left field line and deep. On the move is Garcia. One down. Now in the box, Brian Dozier comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is taken outside for ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Another try at 2-2. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. At the plate, Byung-Ho Park. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Byung-Ho Park.
Ball 1.
Oh, that's out.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Garcia is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Minnesota,
Digging in,
hitter,
Kenny's Vargas. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. It was an RBI triple for him in his first at
the
bat.
shortstop, Zach.
And that misses ball 1.
1-0.
Here comes the 1-0. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Now the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
The left fielder, number 29.
Stepping in, Avisail Garcia. He got on top of one and was a
Garcia.
ground-out victim last time. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Stepping into the
Second
box,
baseman, number
Javier
9.
Baez. He reached on a single in his first try. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. That misses. 2-0. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Late that time for a strike. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Baez will head for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. So coming to the plate, John Jay. A great opportunity for him here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. Lays off 1-0. In tight with the sinker, ball 2.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Just a tick behind for a strike.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Polanco fields it cleanly, and nothing will come of the two-out double as the at the plate. Jorge Polanco comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Jorge Polanco.
Here's a ball skied in the air near the line, back behind first. Under it is Rizzo. One away. At the plate, John Ryan Murphy.
Catcher.
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Ryan Murphy.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Sliced hard on the ground. Baez fields it cleanly. On to first, and there were 2 down. Here's Byron Buxton now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Buxton.
Hit on the ground to third. Bryant's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Hit hard on the ground to short. Played on the backhand. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here's Jason Hayward now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Hayward.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The pitch. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hard hit toward the hole, and a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. Here's Chris Bryant now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Well, that looked like a hittable pitch, Matt, in a hittable location to a good hitter. You just don't see him miss many pitches like that.
Relay to first in time, and just like that. Eduardo Escobar standing in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Right fielder number 5. Eduardo
and
Escobar.
Looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Roberto Batista is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now. Miguel Sano will be next. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here. Here's Miguel Sano. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Runners off for second. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Runner going a second time. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Hayward has it in his sights. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready once again, Brian Dozier. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. Runner goes for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. From the belt, kicks and deals. 3-0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk. With the runner still at third. Koji Uehara.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 19, Koji Uehara.
Michael Conforto. We'll see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 3 homers and 7 driven in. And he lays off for ball 1. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Has a look, now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. On to first, and the Twins are turned away here as the side is. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Anthony Rizzo.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. On the ground up the middle. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Into the windup and the pitch. Kyle Schwarber checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And that's just shy of the baskets and off the ivy. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. Ready for another shot now. Zach Cozart. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So here is Avisail Garcia. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Late that time for a strike. 2 outs here with a runner at third. There's a sinker that didn't sink enough, just missed high.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Striding in once again, Kenny's Vargas. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the seventh.
Vargas.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Jose Pena is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Jose Pena.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jorge Polanco. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And that one stayed too low apparently. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
Ryan Murphy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. John Ryan Murphy is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Jason Castro will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Jason Castro.
Ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Fly ball to straightaway left. Garcia has a read on it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Now this is cut and thrown to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Up next for Minnesota.
Here's Byron Buxton now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Cut fastball inside. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Downstairs. 2 balls and no strikes. A runner on first with 2 away. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Hit in the air out to right. Hayward has a read on it. And that retires the side.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Here's Javier Baez. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Second baseman, Javier Baez.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
And there's ball 1. Pitch on the way. Very high. 2-1. Now here's the pitch. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. Baez will head for second. And he is into second with a double. His 3rd hit of the night. Ready for another chance. John Jay. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
John Jay.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Here's
Up
the
next
young
for the
catcher,
Cubs,
Wilson Contreras. A hit in 2 tries so far. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Lifted in the air out to right. Batista is there. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. So stepping in, Jason Hayward. Ryan Campbell will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. And that sinking fastball didn't sink, it stayed high. He's working here to bring home that very important insurance run, standing at third. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Buxton has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Eduardo Escobar standing in. It's been an 0 for 2 effort. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Max Kepler is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Max Kepler.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
The right fielder.
Digging in once again, Roberto Batista, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Drilled on the ground to short. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. The throw to third. Digging in. Miguel Sano. He's hitless. Hector Rondon comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is high. The throw. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Here's the 1-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
And he will take strike 3 called as those runners stay put at second and third, and there's one away now.
Second baseman, Ryan Dozier.
Hard hit ball to second. Baez has it. Throw on to first to be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI ground ball. Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Conforto, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. Fouled back.
His timing looks good right there, Matt. That's falling up after a fastball. He still was able to get a piece of that breaking ball.
Well, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2.
That's a big fastball, obviously.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hey now. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A little low. It's 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Addison Russell will be summoned off the bench
for the Cubs. Number 27.
Brandon Kinsler answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. He enters play here at 288, 1 home run and 6 RBIs. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it to the dirt and turn one over for you.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Zach Cozart. He was a ground out victim last time up. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So here is Avisayo Garcia in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Bryant rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. At the plate, Javier Baez. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Foul. The 0-2 once more. Hit hard to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping up now, Jose Pena. Davis comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. 2-0 count. Here it comes. And this one will be out of play off to the left. And the pitch on 2-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. And here's Jay to put it away, and that's out number 2. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Jay is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
Here now is the final line score tonight.